Hey, what's up, guys? DJMama here. We're here to cover the Bun Bun Draft Server Season 2. We have been drafted into the Azuril division. So, in 32 coaches, there's two divisions, so 16 each, and we got Azuril. Uh, so, in our 16 group, we have first and second of the last Season 1, and I think uh, that's some new things. Kesta, once again, get to play against him. And yeah, so with that, we have our 16 coaches here. And this isn't just like a list, this was the draft order. So not only are we posted last, but it's actually a really good blessing. We got ourselves the last pick, which means we got the wheel pick. So we got two picks pretty much at the end of the round, which is a very, very strong position for a draft. So let's go over the rules, shall we? Coaches, 105 points for 9 to 11 Pokemon, minimum maximum. We go in the snake format. That's why 16, even though we wait 15 picks, we get a pick immediately after. Love that. One board for Doc, the race period. Coaches getting 7 transactions and 5 trades total. Transferring your Tera costs transaction is what it is. And then replacement coaches take it to trade. If a player trades their Terra user, the new owner gets to have a transaction that's equal to it. Because a mod might be 10 points, but to Terra it might be like 3 points up to like plus higher. And then yeah, Terra tax, only 2 Terra captains, Terra with a 25-point limit. So it'd be like, oh, I have this 13-point Terramon, but I have to get something that's 12. So that doesn't mean you get something from the 12-point area. That means you have to look at the Terra and see if it's actually 12 Terra points. And the rules, and then the extra bans. No dry baton passing allowed. You can't pass a stat boost with baton pass. Smogon rules. Sleep is not banned. The only thing that's not banned right now, but we got Moody, Snowcloak, and Sandvale banned, Bright Power, Razorfang, and King's Rock banned. Sorry, Glow King players or Glow Bro players. Luck base moves are banned, Acupressure, Supersonic, and Confuse Ray. Bans, Blaziken has Speed Boost, Mega Blastoise cannot Smell Smash, Kanga can't Seismic Toss, Slowbro cannot start in Mega Slowbro cannot start in the Galarian form. This was like a weird Pokemon Showdown bug. Psychozar, Earthworm, and Smeargle, Sceptile cannot use Shed Tail. No Shed Tail. There's no Shed Tail whatsoever in the things. They can just like ban Shed Tail here and like. There's no other Shed Tail user, right? With these banned. Oh, okay. Rapsca and Palma can't use Revival Blessing. Just ban Revival Blessing then. I guess Smeargle does not have a Revival Blessing. Thank the lords. And Basculegion, White Stripe, and Houndstone can't use Rasp Specs. So yes, Smeargle can't use in it, and will make no use of it. You can Terrace Miracle, but it's a little much. So here's the board. This is how he'll end it. So Mega Altaria not picked, like surprising. Yeah, we'll get into this. So those are what's ever X out is what's got picked, and certainly there were some picks going around. Only a few 1-point mons got picked. So let's check out our roster. Let's see how this all went for us. So the start, obviously, I had to pick up Dracovish. A 17-point Mon, can't Terra, so we can't make him stronger, sadly. But he didn't need Terra to get banned. All he pretty much needed was Fish's Rend, which becomes 190 base power if it moves before the target. So if they switch out on Dracovish and I do Fish's Rend, that also counts as a boost and a power-up, since it's also boosted by Strong Jaw. However, we also have Sand Rush, so we have a sand little play. 90 base power or 90 base attack is not bad, but with this plus adamant, we hit a respectable 306. Sand Rush also very good. Oop, I just did that. Next up we have Ferrothorn. So Ferrothorn was my other round pick. Picked up the Steel type early because we got water, grass, and not whatever. Yeah, water grass and steel dragon off the rip. So like we started off our cores very very early. And he's a returner from the Gen 5 off season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. But I didn't get to play him with body press, and that's a huge buff to Ferrothorn. So not only so it's mostly passive damage except by Gyro Ball. However, Body Press will do a lot because this thing has a 130 base attack, so or base defense. So pretty good. Uh, Next up on our next real pick, we ended up with Moltres. Actually, not getting sniped here. This is the fire type I definitely wanted. We could have gotten a little lower, just trying to conserve our points later down the road with like maybe like a pick like Incineroar. But I went with Moltres. I wanted a defogger pretty quickly because I think at this point everybody was like picking up some like a steel type or like a rocks mon hazard sackers, and so I got defog Moltres. Obviously, this thing can also do very well with like heavy duty boots, roost, pressure stalling, flame body is very strong, will-o-wisp, roost. Sadly, it only has 8 PP, but Dex format is what it is. And next up, our fairy, we picked up Pheasantipity. So we're cleaning out the the cores, fairy, dragon steel, fire, grass, water, very, very early with just 4 mons. Uh, Pheasantipity could be better, but I think this could be fine. This is a fairy that beats other fairies by itself. And yeah, next up, we're going to go for fast Tera mons because our first few mons weren't that fast. Obviously, Ferrothorn's very slow. So we went with Zygarde 10, who hits 115. Very good. And then we went back to season 1. We picked up Tera low kicks. So usually it's a 10-point mon, but this mon is a lovely 13 points. So very affordable. Just spam once again. Tera bug first impressions with tinted lens. Doing some damage today, boys. All forever and always one of my favorite mons from Gen 9. Next up, uh, our points are kind of thin at this point, so it's like a 22 points left. So let's see what we had up. We ended up actually getting something else. We traded in a Kabutops for Hitmonchan. This is a Tera Hitmonchan as well. So Tera Hitmonchan was our pick. So not only does he do rapid spin shenanigans, but you know, Iron Fist with lovely bullet punch does do a lot. Especially now that it also gets sword stance. So love the buff. That man, the man's actually been treated pretty well now in Gen 9. Has a decent, it's decently defensive, but I'll probably do mostly Terra Steel with this guy for Terra Steel bullet punch. But he could be a major player. Who never know. Always got to have a Hitmon on my team. I feel like the rapid spin is always very, very good. Next up, Gigalith. Gigalith had to be our pick, sadly. Um, After looking at it, I probably should have picked up Gigalith instead of Kabutops off the rip. So having Gigalith with like, you know, he's gonna set up Sandstream. That's what he's gonna do. Body press, obviously a good pick with 130. Actually, wow, I thought he had more defense. This thing sets up rocks. It does what I need it to do because Sandstream plus Dracovish is gonna be very scary. That's all I'll say. And next up are 1-point mons. So I immediately ended my team with Emolga. Defog, it gets Defog, which is very surprising to me. Like, oh wow, Defogger. Knockoff Nuzzle plus U-turn. Seems alright to me with an electric immunity. Motor drive is fine. So it's only weak to rock and ice. So very, very good. So after trading in the 8-point what was it, the 8-point Kabutops, I had one more point off, so I'm like, you know what? He's back in it. Strudel returns. So with Prankster, he's gonna do the lovely things. He can encore things. He can throw off parting shots. He's does he get toxic spikes? No, you get toxic. You're spreading toxics, and then endures funny. Endure just to see what they're gonna do. Rain dance. You get rain dance and sunny day, which is very funny. So prankster rain dance into Dracovish is also very scary with the fishiest Ren stuff. So could do something for sure. Yeah. So this is the team. Uh, I'm actually surprised Omolga was 1 point. I thought this Mon was a little bit better, but this Mon kind of does no damage. 75 in your attack stat is very, very rough, but I think for the utility it's pretty nice to have a very fast nuzzle user to control speed. So, yeah, this is the team. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave any comments, questions, maybe suggestions down below. And yeah, this is your San Diego Shiinotics with their team preview. See you guys next time. Bye.